Last night, my wife and son-in-law and I went to Ceres, California, near Modesto, and we got to meet again with a friend, Colin Gunn, a filmmaker, who won the Best Documentary this year at the San Antonio Independent Christian Film Festival, and he also won the runner-up to the overall grand prize. We got to see a screening of his new movie, Indoctrination, which is a critique of government school system and the reasons why Christians really need to remove their children from the school immediately and not trying to change it from within. It was a very effective presentation and surprisingly well attended for a weeknight evening. Probably over 200 people at the screening. They were very excited, and it was very well received, and people from a number of churches, which leads me to believe that this is going to be a very effective tool. Film is an interesting medium. Just as we know children are sometimes transfixed by what the images they see on a television, as we all can be, film is a powerful medium. It's difficult to argue with something you see on a screen. If a person had given this movie as a lecture, people's reaction would be, well, that's one man's opinion. That's his take on things. I question his research. But a movie in a documentary format presents many different people's experiences, many different people's insights, and interesting footage that is much more difficult to discount, because then you're really discounting the experiences of literally dozens of people and their personal experiences in the government schools. So it was a very encouraging thing to watch the reaction of people to this and see that they were encouraged that there was now a new tool. And many people were buying the video afterwards because they said, I have people that I think will watch this, and I think this could change their minds. I think this film would have made my father very proud because, as Colin Gunn said after the movie, he said, all my films are Christian Reconstruction films. He never mentioned Christian Reconstruction in this film, and I think it would have been a distraction if he had. He didn't mention Rushdoony, but what Chalcedon has been saying since its founding in 1965, and what my father was writing in Intellectual Schizophrenia and Messianic Character of American Education, which all began as lectures in the 1950s, is really part and parcel of what this film is all about. So it's very much a Rushdoony, it's very much a Chalcedon theme in this film, Indoctrination. And so I think he would have been very pleased. And I can remember sometimes when he would watch a video or something that he enjoyed very much, he would express his delight. And I think he would have been absolutely delighted to see this new film by Colin Gunn and Joaquin Fernandez. A film presents an opportunity for people to spread a message, and particularly when that film is in the format of a documentary, it's a teaching tool. It tells people who are interested in seeing what's going on in the public schools exactly what goes on. The obvious message of this film is take your children out of the public school. Colin Gunn's a big supporter of homeschooling. He homeschools his own children. It's in effect to say, whatever you think you might be accomplishing by putting your children in the public school, you're not. The movie, for instance, talks to teachers and principals, and their admission that they're not really accomplishing very much in the public school system. At least one teacher, after being interviewed and admitting that there was very little that she could really accomplish, ended up resigning her position. So this is an opportunity to present this message about what government education really is to people in a new format, a documentary format. And I would encourage people to buy this video and share it with their friends. You can also refer them to the Indoctrination movie website. I believe it's indoctrinationmovie.com, and encourage them to view the trailer, even send the trailer to them on Facebook or by email. It's going to be a very effective tool. In the movie, the individuals interviewed talk about the history of public education, the history of the Enlightenment, Unitarian, thoroughly humanistic ideas that have come to control public education, not by accident, but by design. My father talked about these for many years, before there was even the term homeschooling. He wrote two of his early books, before he even founded Chalcedon, were The Messianic Character of American Education and Intellectual Schizophrenia. He goes into what the intellectual problem is and how we're schizophrenic if we act one way and profess another. And we have to realize the implications of the ideas that are being taught our children. In the Messianic Character of American Education, he basically goes back to these humanistic educators going back into the 19th century and saying, this is what they said, this is what they believed, and it's not an accident the public schools have become what they are. It was by design. And a lot of this comes out in the movie in talking to the individuals. You can get the documentation from these books written now nearly a half a century later. You can order those from chalcedon.edu online store, and we would invite you to do that. It was interesting in the documentary to see the footprint of Chalcedon over the years. And not only was some of this going back to my father's very early work in Christian education, but some more recent individuals who Chalcedon has published were also in the film, interviewed, and even their books mentioned. Bruce Short wrote, which is probably the single most valuable book on describing the problems of the public schools. He wrote a book called The Harsh Truth About Public Schools. And we published that. It's still available. And if you want to document what you already know about the government schools, you need that book, because that's the value of this book. We've all heard apocryphal stories about bad things that have happened in the public schools. That book documents it. Sam Blumenfeld is interviewed at length in this documentary, and we've published several of his books, which are collections of his essays from his longtime education newsletter. One is The Victims of Dick and Jane, one of my favorite titles. The other book is Revolution in Education. Gary North is also mentioned, as is his book, Foundations of Christian Scholarship. And these are all Chalcedon publications. Chalcedon has been really giving a lot of the intellectual and the theological basis for resistance very early on. Of course, my father was very influential in the early Christian school movement, which morphed into the homeschool movement. And he was very supportive of the homeschool movement, and a lot of people don't know, but in the 1970s and 80s, Christian education across the board was seriously challenged. Coming from Washington, there was a concerted effort to outlaw parental control of education. And those efforts, for the most part, failed. The government basically has decided we have to come to terms with the fact that private home-based education is here to stay. So Chalcedon has had a leading role in Christian education. That's been one of the great victories of the church in the West in the last generation. And we appreciate your support for Chalcedon. We hope you'll continue to support Chalcedon and to use our materials online in our web store.